Hey, I'm Mark, and I am so glad you're here at _Freedom for Life _, where we give you the tools, the truth, and the knowledge to take you from where you're at to where you're called and created to be. Are you ready? Are you ready for today's conversation? Because today, I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm about to give you a gift, the one gift that if you unpack this gift, you are absolutely going to be free today. So let's get started, shall we? And as we're getting started today, could you do me two favors as always? Could you subscribe and become part of the Freedom family? We want you to be a part of what we're doing. And speaking of being a part of what we're doing, hit the notification bell. So every time we have a conversation, you have an opportunity to be a part of it. So what is this thing, this gift, this one thing, right? I'm giving you all the hype about this one gift that if you unpack it, you'll be able to be free. I'm glad you asked. Because this singular gift that you have actually in your possession, and if you unpack this gift in your life, you'll be able to be free, is this. Listen very closely. It's giving yourself permission to just be you. Permission to be. What exactly does that mean? I don't know what your life looks like, but in my freedom journey, one of the biggest issues and challenges I had to overcome was the feeling of being okay with just being who I am. Because sometimes, I don't know, maybe you're not like me, but in my own life, sometimes I always was looking at the thing I was supposed to do, the person I was supposed to be, the act or the endeavor, the business, the work that I was supposed to succeed at. I was looking at myself from where I was supposed to be. And because of that, I was never satisfied with where I was at right now. It doesn't mean that you settle for where you're at, or it's not okay to have the goals and dreams and desires and visions. But I have a question for you, and the question is this. Is it okay to be where you're at today? Is it okay for you to be who you are today? It doesn't mean that you don't have dreams and goals and aspirations and things that you go for. It doesn't mean that you don't learn from your past and desire to be a better person. But at the end of the day, the question is really this. Is it okay for me to be me as I am today? Luke 10:27. is an amazing verse, and what it says there is that we'll love God with all our heart, soul, mind, and strength, and love our neighbor as ourselves. We understand the first and the last, loving God and loving other people. We don't understand the thing that God put right in the middle, and that's being able to love them like we love us. So at the end of the day, the question really is, am I able to love me here? I have this course, it's called Life Mastery, and man, I am all about transformation because that's what God gave me in my life to become the person I was created to be for the life I was created for. But here's the challenge in that we want to move ahead, we want to have transformation, but if you're not loving yourself along the way, then you're not treating yourself the way you should be treated. At the end of the day, if I can't love me now, what makes me think I'm going to love me then? And at the end of the day, when I get there, is it going to be a love that is a love of accomplishment or a love simply for who I am? By giving myself permission to be okay with being where I'm at and being who I am right now, it doesn't give me permission to not grow and mature, not transform and become. But it also doesn't tell me that I won't be anything until I am. By giving yourself permission to be you today, you take all of the weight off and allow you to be where you're at. It's okay to be where you're at. Whether that's challenged, whether that's struggling, whether that's hurt, whether that's strong, whether that's empowered. Wherever you're at is okay. It's not a stopping point. It's the recognition of the current point and maybe a starting point to the transformation in your journey. If I could give you one thing, a starting point to your life mastery journey, it would simply be this, to make it okay to be where you're at right now. Again, we'll look towards the things that we're called to be transformed into, the person that we're created to be, the life that we're created for. But at the end of the day, wouldn't it be a shame to have accomplished so much, but not loved yourself in the meantime? Give yourself today permission to be where you're at. And then we'll carry on with the things that we need to do. If you want to know more about that, feel free to DM me. We have Facebook, we have Instagram. I'd love you to be a part of our journey, the Life Mastery journey. It absolutely is a step-by-step process to get you from where you're at to where you're created to be, and to help you to understand how amazing you are along the way, so you can give yourself permission at every stage to be where you're at. Hey, I'm Mark, and I'm glad you're here at _Freedom for Life _ where we give you the tools, truth, and knowledge to take you from where you're at to where you're called and created to be. Do me a favor today. Could you hit a like and let us know that something we're doing resonates with you? Could you also put a comment down below? Let us know the conversations you want to have, or maybe how it's impacting you, or what feedback you have for us. We'd love to hear that from you as well. Share this with somebody you know who needs to give themselves permission to just be where they're at today. And at the end of the day, if you do nothing else, do this for me. Dominate your day.